Fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am live for just a second. Um, let's talk some boxing. I'll wait for the chat to load. If anybody is still up, I know my UK peeps, my Australian peeps, my Nigerian peeps know it's mad late because if it's 6 o'clock here, there's a good chance it's 11 o'clock there. So you guys may be in bed. You guys may have jobs, actual shit to do. But, nonetheless, we are here. I am live. And let's talk some boxing. Let's talk about boxing overall. We're supposed to have Spence back in the building tomorrow. We fixed the technical issue, by the way. I called him right back, and we did a experimental chat. Bars. And it was just fine. And I was like, yeah, go figure, right? But it's crazy, man. Like, boxing is so fickle, it's just sickening. I mean, it's just to the point where it's like, dude, what the hell is going to happen from 1 hour to the next hour? Like, you may have the fights on next hour. You may have the fights off next hour. We have other fights with other complications and contradictions and obstacles and theories and narratives and all this stuff happening, with Tank Davis. Alex _ Teddy, the first one on the chat. What's up, brother? Good evening to you. You guys come in, hit that like button. It activates YouTube to get off their asses and definitely bring other people in. The algorithms are very important. There are millions of people on YouTube right now, and there are thousands of people that are subscribed to my channel right now. The only problem is people don't get notifications. Crimson Jackal, what's up, brother? How from the UK? Counterpunch to you. Capitano Cologne, good evening to you. That's a cool name, bro, by the way. Capitano Cologne. Nice. Like some kind of ancient legend mobster. Right? Let's see if I can adjust this here. There we go. Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody like, why do you wear the same shirt? In fact, I have more than one. I have like 3 of these shirts. So, because I buy them by the bulk. You know what I mean? And I actually have to get some shirts out. That's the crazy thing. Like, a while back, I actually had someone that was doing that for me. I'm going to reach out to like Sporting Icons here and, from Spring Tees and see if, we can get some done, But no, boxing has been busy lately with a lot of buzz and a lot of promotional stuff. A lot of back and forth, with Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. Anthony Joshua is actually now looking like a boxer, if you guys seen Anthony Joshua. Just recapping on everything. Jermaine Franklin is looking like the old Andy Ruiz when he tried to lose weight, and then he went in there with Chris Arreola and damn near got knocked out. You know what I mean? So he's shredding down though. He's looking good, and I think Jermaine Franklin, he's fast, he's quick, but I do think that he may be making the Andy Ruiz mistake. What do I mean by that? Andy Ruiz, I think, tried to lose too much weight too fast, and regardless of the time that he took off to lose all this weight, I think it still affected him. Keep up the good work, Kurt. Sands of Time. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. My eyes are not where they used to be. Probably looking at these damn screens all day. That's probably what it is. So, but I'm looking at, like, boxing overall. You know what I haven't heard a lot of? I haven't heard a lot about Lomachenko and Devin Haney. That fight should be pretty much along before any of this other stuff. So, it is what it is. So, I mean, we got 19 in here, our small crowd. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. Man, I had a bomb pizza. I got a New York style like I did last week. And it's pretty cool. Bill confirmed that they are waiting on the location to announce it. Alex, appreciate your brother. I appreciate the update because, I haven't talked to Bill in a while. And you know what's funny? Shout out to Bill Haney. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez, my son, senior. You know what I mean? Well, I got to do Bill Haney now. You've been fat-mouthing all around town, see? You gonna make, what's up, CP? You gonna make us wait? We gonna make you wait. Ain't no ducking nothing. Just sign the contract and let me roll up on you. You hear me? How do you think the AJ fight will end, Kurt? To keep it a buck, if AJ loses, boxing loses, especially in the heavyweight division. Because if AJ loses, you have one side gone. See, if AJ loses, all the potential money will go with him. It will lose right along with him. If Jermaine Franklin beats him, boxing will go in a lower medium interest. What I mean by that is, what's a bigger fight? Joshua Wilder or Franklin Wilder? You see what I mean? Like, yeah, you would watch it, but like nobody would really give a shit about that fight. Because everybody will know, okay, Wilder hit him with the right, good night. Bars! So, if Franklin wins, AJ's finished. I mean, XK shots. I couldn't agree more. If he loses to Jermaine Franklin, it's over for him. And here's the sad thing. You still can't rule out, but justify, and you can justify ruling him out of any other possible fight with any other fighter, because it's like, it doesn't matter if you can beat Fury. It doesn't matter if you can beat Wilder, because you couldn't beat Franklin. So nobody would really care. So even the idea, if Joshua lost to Jermaine Franklin, even the idea of Joshua coming and fighting someone like that, who cares? Nobody would care. Now, to be fair, to really be fair, honestly, that was similar to Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali had a record like that. He had already 2 losses before he came in there against Foreman. Foreman was 40-0, 35 KOs, no losses, no draws. A brute, a unit, a monster, a mummy. Muhammad Ali called him a dummy. Bars, but it didn't matter. Muhammad Ali was ridiculed by one of the biggest sports commentators of the time, Howard Cosell. Howard Cosell roasted Muhammad Ali in the way that he did. Back then, people had class. And when I'm not talking about you cats in the UK, I mean in the United States, people actually had class. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali could once upon a time shut out a Sonny Liston. He had that little thing he combed, had that he had he had that wig. Could shut out a Sonny Liston. He could take out and win the gold Olympian. He could take out George Pretty Boy Floyd Patterson. But against George Foreman, somebody so big, so strong, so young, I doubt that could ever happen. Right? Then he gets beat by Ken Norton. So not only does Frazier beat Muhammad Ali, Ken Norton beats Muhammad Ali. Evening Kurt, AJ won't lose. I'm willing to put money on it. David Woods, I'm glad that you have your confidence in AJ. That's what you're supposed to. He had a great run, let's be fair. Trader, yeah. He had a good run, and he's made a shitload of money. Gross is different from net. He's made close to 200, 300 million. To be fair. Now, that's not how much he took home, but that's what he made. And he's made a shitload of money. Anthony Joshua, the Joshuas, because he only has one son, they won't be broke until the next 500 years. You know what I mean? It's going to take a long time for money like that to get out of a family. You know what I mean? It takes a really bad person with some bad business advice and bad habits to get that type of money out of a family's name. Not saying it can't happen, but it won't. Joshua's set. And the only thing I can say about Joshua at this point, if he came and brought his ass all the way to Texas to be trained, be chopping trees and wood and shit with Derek James, to still prove that he is one of the best boxers in the heavyweight division with all that money, what can you say? You got to give him credit at some point. Like Anthony Joshua doesn't even talk about the money that he has. That's Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury will tell you quick, I've made more money than I can count. Mine's set. I don't have to fight a day in my life. You don't see Joshua talking that shit because it's something that's already understood. Like Deontay Wilder said it himself. Something explained doesn't have to be understood. Right? Hello, Kurt, repping down under Troy Peterson. Down under. Down in the outback. Quan, big guns. Fury will duck Usyk. Man, I hope not. Because of all this stuff now and he still ducks Usyk. I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to tell you right now, all you Fury fans, just be ready. Seriously, just be ready. You guys will hate me. Oh, you guys will hate me. You will hate this channel. I've had people inbox me and told me they're unsubscribing based on what I've said about Tyson thus far. If Tyson Fury, and I don't want to just make this about Tyson, but if he ducks Usyk, I'm going to fry him. I'm going to crucify him. I'm going to try my best to destroy this motherfucker. Because there's no need of someone that proclaims that much talent, those many attributes, those many advantages. There is no way in Hades you can tell me that you're ducking a guy that you claim that's a middleweight that you're going to run over. You're the bull, motherfucker. Run over the matador, will you? We coming in with a super chat. Troy Peterson in the building. Coming in with that $2.99. Much love to you. Didn't have to, Troy, but you did. Counterpunch to you. Keep it fair. Keep it true. Bars. What's understood don't need to be explained. Quote from the baddest man on the planet. Big up KD Daniel Bakar in the building. That's from the Bronze Bomber. Like my kiddo says. To this day. To this day. She wants to do another one. You guys think I should let her do another one? Another intro. Kurt, did you see Fury's just announced he's going into media blackout for the fight? Now, how long you think before he makes another video? Crimson Jackal, I don't know, but I think he needs to go. Bars! Trader Sec is coming in with that 100 hundo! Let's see, what do you say? The fans getting trolled by Fury for a week now, and he will get more credit by winning now than before with all the middleweight talk. Freaking genius he is. I don't know. See, I think it depends on how he wins. See, he has to stop Usyk. Something has to be definite. It can't, with no rematch clause, none. So with no other way to prove who's better, okay, all we have is this fight. That's it. We got one undisputed fight. This ain't Lennox Lewis versus Holyfield 1 and 2. There is no 2. Like Apollo Creed told Rocky, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Right? I agree. Stoppage is needed. Absolutely. He needs to stop I repeat, he needs to stop Alexander Usyk because, for one, too many concessions. For two, people are looking at Usyk as a hero for taking that shit for the greater good of determination and confidence. For three, they're in the UK, okay? So let's not be stupid. Like, if that fight's close, if it's close, right? Will Tyson Fury pull a bitch move like Canelo did at Islandi Lara? That was a very controversial fight, but it only happened one time. It was like those special fights that only happen once. You better love it when you have it, motherfucker. And if you want to see it again, you better watch it again. Reruns, you better keep looking at it again and again. Because that's all you're going to get. You're not going to get a redo. You're not going to get any type of no adjustments. No, I could have did this. I should have did that. Nope, leave it all in the ring. So if Tyson beats Usyk and it's anywhere close, you're going to have an uproar. And Tyson, he's either going to justify it by the W and shut down or shut off anybody that asks him about a rematch. I think it would be that way, and we don't want that. He should stop Alexander Usyk, because if he doesn't, Usyk will probably beat him. Because that means, think about it, guys. If Tyson Fury didn't stop Usyk, that means that there's a good chance he didn't have the ability to stop him. And the reason why he couldn't and didn't have the ability to stop him is because of what Usyk was doing. So if he can't stop him in 12 rounds, he can't stop him, period. So let's just look at that. Let's just call a spade a spade. Okay? I'll give Fury props if he beats Usyk. If he loses, then he was always a fraud. Well, here's the thing. Tyson Fury will get a lot of demerits. He will get a lot of demerits. Not merits, demerits. Okay? Because all this shit we've had to deal with, it will all blow back at him. Like, people will troll Tyson Fury for a while, and then Tyson is liked by default. He's not liked because he's just this super likable dude. He ain't. It's a lot of things that you wonder about Tyson. And the things that he does, and this is his real first, like Wilder, okay, we've seen it in 18, we've seen it in 20, we've seen it in 21. Okay, so we've seen that fight. People will look at that and say, well, you know, maybe Wilder, and the first thing people would say is Usyk would destroy Wilder. And not knowing boxing. People will say that shit quick. They will say that so fast. Oh man, you see what Usyk did to Tyson? Oh man, he'll destroy Wilder just because Tyson's done it. Not knowing that styles make fights. Not knowing that I think Wilder's better with shorter fighters because he's used to being the tall guy. And then all he needs is one punch to get off to end the night anyway, because that's how he's wired. He ain't wired to box round after round after round and win off points and shit like that. No. Wilder don't have that mentality. Wilder and fighters like Artur Beterbiev have the same type of mentality. They come in to crush you, to destroy you, to submit you. Like in Wilder's case, to kill you. Right? I want a body in the ring. I think he does. But then he'll say, we risk our lives in there. Well, obviously so, man. You want a body in the ring, so you're trying to do that, dude. You're trying to do that. You're trying to kill a son of a bitch. You know? Nah, Usyk is good. No steamroll, but stoppage, I think. Fury will steamroll the middleweight. Yeah, that's great. Tyson Fury doctrine. Steamroll the middleweight. If you hear someone talk like Tyson Fury and you hear someone repeat, okay, let's put it this way. Keep America great again. That's Trump. Move forward. That's Obama. You know what I mean? You know, I'll steamroll the middleweight. Monday. That's Tyson. Stay hungry, stay humble. That's Anthony Joshua. That's Floyd. Good boy. That's Triple G. Payday. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's Canelo. You know? So, you know, we have doctoring. People worship the boxing doctrine based on the biblical words of these boxes. I get it. You know what I mean? You just got to be familiar when you hear it. You got to have an ear for these things. I know this stuff. All right? I've heard it for the last 30 years. Kurt Tyson uploaded a new video. I bet he did. I'm just letting you know I'm going on a blackout. The next video, I'm going on a blackout, damn you. I'm going to crush the middleweight. You gappy tooth, ugly little bastard prick cunt. That's Tyson Fury. Does Usyk need Kenny Bayless? Because British refs are the worst. Ooh. You know what, Ed? Love my UK peeps, but I got to agree. Some UK... Well, you know what? Let's just put it this way. UK refs, some of them are shady in my book. However, referees overall, some of them I do question regardless of where they're from. Lawrence Cole, Texas, East Texas cat. I think he's from Dallas or East Texas. Terrible. If you see that motherfucker run, if I'm a fighter and I'm getting ready and I see him come in, I'll be like, nah, bro, I'm not fighting tonight. This motherfucker don't know more than referee, more than he knows how to pick crops. He probably knows more about picking crops than refereeing. You know what I mean? And he may be on the take. So he might not only not know refereeing, but he might be under the tutelage of corruption. Okay? Tito Trinidad went undefeated welterweight in 154 would beat Money Mayweather. I don't know about that shit. I can tell you this. Trinidad had more... See, Trinidad, I don't know about that. I don't know about that situation. I give Floyd beating Trinidad easily at 147. Why? Because Trinidad stayed at 147 too long. As you guys can remember, when he beat Oscar De La Hoya in the unification, the fight of the millennium, September 18th, 1999, I quit my job to see that shit live. I swear. I was like, I'm a teenager, dude. I was working at the casino. And I was like, yeah, fuck this. This fight's going to come on. I was missing my fight. And I quit. I quit. My girlfriend at the time, you always quitting. Yeah, motherfucker, I wanted to see my fight. I couldn't miss Tito versus Oscar. Are you crazy? See, back then we had VHSs. So, like, my dad, right, you had to have one VHS. You had to put it on top of the other VHS. You had to put one of them in, and then you had to record with the other one. You know what I mean? So, like, that's actually recording blockbuster tapes, bootleg shit. But no, you had to set the recorder at a certain time, and the recorder would come on, right? But then here's the deal. It has to be on that channel. So you had to leave it on that channel in order for it to pop on. If you didn't leave it on that channel, it's going to record whatever the fuck was on that channel. So somebody could come in and turn the channel. You're like, no, motherfucker, I didn't want to see Garfield. Right? So that's how it was. And I wasn't having that. Ghost, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Fury knows how to sell a fight. He sure does. He sure does, St. Don. St. Don in the building! Yeah, Wilder would win. See, Wilder's just dangerous, man. You don't... See, Wilder has... And then, see, here's the thing what's scaring me about Wilder. Wilder's too nice now. I don't think he's that dude. He's kind of like this quiet dude. He's kind of subdued, and he's not that dude no more. He's not that Mr. T kind of like in-your-face kind of dude. He's more like this dude that's not too shrewd, He's this guy is just, he's kind of shy, like respect and all that. Respect. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool and all. It's like, but what, did you turn into a monk overnight or something? When do we get a weakness video of Usyk? Body looks like his Achilles. Man, I do so many videos, but that's a good video topic, man. I'll do it because I've already got 6 videos to go out tomorrow. I've been doing videos all day. I kid you not. I've done 8 today, plus this live stream, so that makes 9. So I'm on my grind. Bars! So you guys won't be disappointed. I have content for all of today and tomorrow. Okay, so I don't really technically have to do video content unless something new changes. You're the best, Kurt. Appreciate you, brother. I don't think Fury will be looking at a 12-round fight. It will be all over, out over at 8. Well, let's hope so. See, here's the scary thing about Fury, though. If that man goes in and thinks he's going to just beat up Usyk and then that's going to be it, here's the thing. This is what you don't want, though. You don't want a chicken shit referee to be in there that's a beta male that can't take the sight of people getting punished. Yo, this is boxing, okay? If you don't like people getting punched or punched to the point that you don't like it, you need to go to another fucking sport and go referee somewhere else. Go referee tennis. Go referee basketball. Don't fuck with football, American. Go do something else because obviously you can't take the sight because there's a lot of refs like that. One guy gets belted and he falls down. The guy will wave the fight. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You didn't even give this guy a chance to get up. You didn't even see his condition when he's up off the canvas. He just got hit with a good shot and he's down. Joseph Bailey, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Refs let Fury take some hits. Hopefully let Usyk take some. St. Don, you can't be no more righter. You know, any more right than that because it's like but it's up to the ref. So let's say, okay, let me give you a perfect example. You guys remember when Usyk took on Derek Chisora? Derek Chisora, dude, he ravaged Usyk. That's why people are like, oh man, Usyk ain't gonna make it up here. He ain't gonna make it up here. I remember I was talking to my uncle. He don't make it up here, boy. My Uncle C, he don't make it up here, boy. You know, he's drinking. You know, and I'm like, dudes, give him a chance. No, he gonna make it up here, boy. You know, and I'm like, okay, but then you seen him against Joshua, was just like, oh shit, who is this dude? You know, quiet, SP, Counterpunch to you, Steve Robinson sparring Usyk. Yeah, I think I've heard something about that, but that's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to work on those tomorrow. And that's going to be after all the videos that I've already seen. All my videos are going to be from 12 midnight, my time, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. So that's going to be 6 videos. Out. They're going to be out the door. Imagine the ref from Paul. Why hasn't the contract been signed yet? Dude, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. You know, but obviously the good news is Tyson Fury is preparing like he's actually going into a fight. Now, again, if we find out this juggler is fighting someone else and he knows he's fighting someone else and just ain't told nobody because he just don't want to fight Usyk, I am going to destroy him. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best, man. I think Towson lost his pen. He might have. Should be a 68-32 split now. Doesn't matter. I don't care about the split as long as Usyk, you know, as long as he agreed to it. It will be difficult for Fury and Usyk to find sparring partners that will help them prepare for their fight. Nobody fights like Usyk or Fury. Well, hey. I don't care who gets paid what either. I don't care no more. As long as they agreed to fight, that's the main thing. Percentages, money, dollars, folks' wallet amounts, it doesn't matter to me as long as they fight. Kurt, I'm really afraid Tyson will come out with an injury. He's not prepared right for this fight, like sparring partner. Look, as long as he gets his ass out there, I don't care. I don't care if he comes out of that motherfucking corner limping. I don't care. Get him in there. I don't know. Quiet SP, I don't know if the fight will happen. I really just don't know. You know? There is a God because I have a feeling this fight against all odds is going to happen. Yeah, my brother's keeper. It will happen, but then will it happen on the 29th? That's the question. Will it happen on the 29th? You wonder. Belly needs to be institutionalized or at least KO'd, but I'll take a loss on points versus Usyk. Well, Usyk said that he doesn't even really want to. He doesn't even really want to knock him out. Usyk been training since Christmas. Yeah, he's been training since Christmas, and that's the scary thing about Usyk. Usyk in that camp, they do strategic things to prepare themselves. If they don't have the proper amount of time based on their own training sessions, they're not going to fight. Why do you think Usyk didn't fight Tyson Fury in December? Because it wasn't enough time to properly train the way they want to train to be prepared for a fight. The type of training that they do, that shit over there in Eastern Europe is different. It's some different type of stuff. It's some different type of stuff. Seriously. It's a it's a situation where they train to be prepared for whatever may come, and they do proper exercises and circuit training for each. You know, they train extensively over there. So, you know, like, to know that Usyk has the proper amount of time gives me the confidence that he's going to win, because he's done everything. He's crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. That's why. Because, I mean, I think he will win based off of his own training and preparation, because the prep time is there. And see, Usyk doesn't take fights based on the fact that he don't think he can win. He takes fights based on the amount of time he has to train. Intense. Yeah, gore meat. Intense. See, though, he needs that training. If he doesn't have that training, he ain't gonna fight you. He's not gonna put himself ever in a situation where, oh, I didn't have enough time. No, that's not any of those guys. Maybe Fury taking water over his head, everything stacked against him, expect location and referee maybe. That's why he gassed against AJ. Did he gas against AJ though, really? Did he really gas against AJ? Because I'll say this, he wasn't the same fighter he was in the first fight. But the second fight, I just think AJ was better. I think AJ did more. And because AJ did more, Usyk didn't do as much. He didn't look as good because of what AJ, I think, was filling the gap a bit, because he was throwing punches to the body that might have took out punches or took out the air of Usyk, slowed him down just a bit. But did it really stop him though? Because I mean, you look at it, rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, in the 10th round, Usyk showed Joshua what Joshua should have did in round 9. Yeah. He showed him, like, look, this is what you should have did. Because I'm sure as hell going to show you how it's done. Because, you know, Joshua did his thing. You know, he did his fizzle. He came in for shizzle. Hitting that bizzle. Right? But Usyk came right back. So I don't think that it's about fatigue, because Usyk, like Michael Hunter said, he does get tired. He can get tired, but he doesn't show it like other fighters. And that's just due to the conditioning that he already has. If it wasn't for the conditioning, he wouldn't be able to do things while he's tired. So, Kurt, you think Usyk's going to pull a Michael Spinks and dethrone the champion? Who knows? I mean, dethrone the champion. Think about how you sound, Mastermind 96. He is the fucking champion. 4 times over. IBF, IBO, WBA, WBO. Ring Magazine. Yeah, he is the champion. So this won't surprise me. This shit ain't gonna surprise me. You know what I mean? Stop it, chat. Fury never backed out except Ustinov and nobody cared. Give some respect. Usyk was hurt, Kurt. Usyk was hurt. When? I'll say it. Usyk's gonna beat the brakes off of old squash foot. Chrissy, the ref stopped it for a bit. Ring Magazine is Fury's in reality. Well, here's the thing. He dropped it, so they fought for it, so it's his. So it's up to Tyson Fury to get it back. You know what I mean? So, AJ was saving strength for a post-fight speech. You know what? That's the dumbest shit ever, and it almost seemed like that, didn't it? I'm thinking, like, where the fuck was all this aggression and throwing shit all out of the ring and all that bullshit when Usyk was fucking putting 8 punches, combinations on your face to your body in place at fast pace, right? I mean, where was that then? Where was that fucking guy? Yeah! I'm like, okay, stop. You had energy, motherfucker. Leave it in the ring. Because see, at that, if I'm Anthony Joshua, there is no way I would have had the amount of energy to do that shit I did. Obviously, he saved the wrong type of energy for the wrong place in that particular fight. Not after the fight, during the fight. That's my problem with AJ. Recently forgot about that. So, Gringe. Yeah, I mean, Drader, dude. This motherfucker should, in the 12th round, he should have been chasing Usyk. You should have heard that Rocky music. You know what I mean? Swing, motherfucker. Don't just punch him. No. No. But I tell you, if anybody, if Tyson Fury has it, if he has the grit, he's going to show it that night. He's going to show it April 29th. And he might have it. He might have it. I'm just tired of all the bullshit with Tyson. See, Tyson missed me with the shit he's doing. If we didn't have this drama, we could really focus on who will really win. Now we're focusing on stupid stuff. Silly games and mind tricks and doubt maybe and this and that and the divas and the splits and the place and the locations and the venues and the money. It's stupid. That's what's irking the shit out of me, honestly. Can Tyson Fury beat Alexander Usyk? I think if anybody had a chance, he could. Wilder could knock out anybody if he caught him. But could he outbox him or outfight Usyk? No. He only had to knock him out. Tyson Fury, can he do it? Does he have the ability? Does he have the skill? We've seen him with other fighters, but does he have it against Usyk? We will see. I think he does. But can he match the will of Usyk? So it's Usyk's will and skill versus Tyson's will and skill. That's what we're dealing with. Kurt, serious question. No insults. Why are you obsessed with another man? This is a boxing channel. We're talking about boxing, Big A. You know, no insults. All the boxing world has done is talk about Undisputed for the last week. That's true. Because that's really all important. That's what's brewing boxing right now. That shit's overshadowed Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis. People, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spencer in negotiations. Secret negotiations. And nobody cares. Nobody ain't really said shit about that. Oh, yeah, Spencer Crawford. Okay, well, anyway, Tyson and Usyk. What do you think about it, Tony? Eddie, what do you think about it? Simon, what do you think about it? You know? Usyk's fighting for his country. That's heavy. It is. Kirk AJ said after Usyk 2, you ain't even strong. How did you beat me? He turned into a very aggressive fucking he turned into a real aggressive Akeem from Coming to America. How did you beat me? How? Usyk is mentally a monster. I don't see Fury breaking him. Well, we have to see, but it would be a magnificent thing to see if Tyson can do that. AJ said to his face, "You ain't even strong."
How did you beat me? How? Give me your flag.
He wears it around and shit.
I want people to praise me now. Bow before me. Get out of my way, daddy.
His dad tried to help him. He's like, let's fuck out of it. I'm like, damn, day. Who is mandatory of the Undisputed Fight? Who is mandatory of the Undisputed Fight? What do you mean? You mean there's mandatories everywhere. The question you ask yourself, why isn't there a mandatory for the WBC? That's something you ask yourself. But yeah, man, but as of now, that's what we're dealing with. We got a secret meeting with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Damn, Michael McIntyre, antics and tired of his fanboys making up. Well, here's the thing. If Tyson Fury beats Alexander Usyk, that makes everyone that hated Tyson Fury hate him that much more. And then everybody that loves Tyson Fury is going to say, fuck you, I told you guys so. Tyson the Gypsy King, and people will say, there's only one Tyson Fury. How you like that, boy? How you like that, haters, you bitches? I'm coming home. Tommy, Shane, grab the pint and the white stuff. But anyway, we got Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis. We have Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford in secret negotiations. Some shit going on at 140. Nothing going on at 147, really. Bunch of bullshit. 160, more of the same. Tim Tszyu may fight Jermell Charlo at light or light middleweight. Super middleweight, light heavy. Interest there, Bivol and Beterbiev. So, we have some stuff to talk about, but that's pretty much a wrap. No, it's not done. Loma and Haney's not done. But we will soon see when it gets done. But I thank you guys for coming on. I just wanted to stop by for a spell to reach out to my peeps. Stay tuned for some content coming on at 12 o'clock my time, which is wherever time you guys are. Look it up. I'm in Central Time. God bless you all. Everybody be safe on this Tuesday, I believe it is. And everyone has been counterpunched.
Peace.